So hi all, welcome back to new live streaming. നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് പാർട്ട് 3 ആണ്. നമ്മൾ അത്യാവശ്യം അധികം നേരം ഹോക്കോട്ടേഴ്സ് കളിക്കുമെന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു വിചാരം. ഞാൻ ചിന്തിക്കുന്നു കളിക്കായിരിക്കും. നമ്മളപ്പോൾ ഇന്നലെ നമ്മുടെ മെയിൻ മിഷൻ നമ്മളിന്നലെ പ്രൊഫസർ ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് പോയി കിണ്ടാൻ പോയില്ലേ, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് നമ്മൾ വന്നോക്കാണ്. എന്തായിരിക്കും പ്രൊഫസർ എന്തൊക്കെ വിളിക്കും നോക്കാം നമുക്ക്. അയ്യോ
Reparo.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood?
The professor's tape.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Guys, who are watching, so live and like and share and subscribe മറക്കരുത്. ലൈക്ക് മറക്കരുത്. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. പ്രൊഫസർ എന്ത് പറയുമെന്ന് നമുക്കറിയില്ല.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. Someone has got to the book before us. No. I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time.
It
was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Don't neglect your studies. Your work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
ലൈവ് ആണ്, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ മറക്കരുത്.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
എന്താണ് ഈ കൊച്ചു കാലത്ത് സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്?
What am I missing?
മുഴുകണോ? സരസമ്മ, സരസമ്മ, എനിക്ക് ഇതില് ഏറ്റവും ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടാത്തൊരു കാര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ ഡോറിന്റെ ടൈമിംഗ് ആണ്. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് വന്ന സമയത്തുണ്ട് കുറച്ച് ടൈം എടുത്തുകൊണ്ടാ ഡിസൈൻ തുറക്കണം. ടൈം ഉണ്ടോ? ഇത് മാത്രം പ്രശ്നമുള്ളൂ. എനിക്ക് ബാക്കി ഗെയിം എനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. ചിലപ്പോ ഒരാഴ്ച ഉണ്ട്. നമ്മളെ എക്സ്പ്ലോറേഷൻ ലെവലിലേക്ക് എത്തിയിട്ടില്ല. കുറച്ചും കൂടി മിഷൻസ് വേണം എക്സ്പ്ലോറേഷൻ ലെവലിലേക്ക് എത്താൻ. ഈ ലോക്ക് തുറക്കുന്ന സാധനത്തിന് അന്നാണ് നമുക്ക് ഇതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ കയറാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ.
Incendio.
ഇത് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടല്ലോ. ല്ലേ?
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
പിന്നെന്താ?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Oh.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Excellent form.
നമ്മൾ ആരെ ശരിക്കും
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
കോമ്പിനേഷൻസ് ഉള്ളു കേട്ടോ.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Nastioni Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 പേര് വെച്ച് 2 പേരോ?
Levioso! Stupefy! Confringo! Is that all you've got?
Incendio!
Stupefy!
Don't shy away now.
Accio!
Stupefy!
Incendio!
Stupefy!
Mind the one.
Levioso!
Confringo! Stupefy!
You're better than that! Accio!
Confringo! Stupefy!
Incendio!
Stupefy!
Accio!
Stupefy!
Incendio!
Stupefy!
Reparo!
Stupefy!
Act like a winner.
Accio!
Stupefy!
Incendio!
Confringo! Stupefy!
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Incendio!
I could never duel like that. What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
അത് കഴിഞ്ഞു. എക്സ്പീരിയാമസ് പഠിക്കണം. എക്സ്പീരിയാമസ് പഠിച്ചാൽ എക്സ്പീരിയാമസാ അതിനിപ്പോ എന്താ? സ്ക്വാഷ്. ചീത്തോടെ എപ്പോഴാ അലടിക്കണേ? എപ്പോഴാ അലടിക്കുന്ന സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാ? എപ്പോഴാ ഞങ്ങൾ രാത്രി ആവാൻ പാടോ സത്തമ്മ? പോലീസ് പിടിച്ചോണ്ട് പോയില്ലേ? ആൾക്കാർ ശരിക്കും എങ്ങനെ പോലീസ് പിടിച്ചോണ്ട് പോകുന്നത്?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
ഇത് മറ്റേ ഓൾഡർ ജീവി.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay. എടുത്തിട്ട് ഓട് ജന്തുക്കളുടെ ഇത്.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
എന്താണ്?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
ഇത് പ്രാന്താടാ അവൾക്ക്.
Our next task will be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like mock grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp.
ഇതെന്താ?
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld
Okay.
potion, as you all should know from
The
Professor
least of the medical herb. Medical herb ചെയ്യണം. Okay.
on. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of the cauldron. The cabbages do get tested without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Cabbage കടിക്കൂ.
Your weight possess.
Hello. Thought you were on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a stuff. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Protego!
Okay, jumping cabbage എടുത്തിട്ട്
Look at that.
Oh.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
ഇതൊക്കെ പറിച്ചിട്ട് പോവാം.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
നമുക്ക് ഹോണസ്റ്റ്ലി ആവുകയും ചെയ്യാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് ഹാർഷായിട്ട് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ബിഹേവ് ചെയ്യാം.
Bounteous subject. Tend to your garden and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Kazama? കുറെ അസൈൻമെന്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. അതിന് ശേഷമാണ് നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു മിഷനിലേക്കൊക്കെ എത്താൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow all of that on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Weasley. ഇവനെ നമ്മൾ കുറച്ചുകൂടി കമ്പനി
He
ആവണ്ടേ
did
നമ്മൾ
say
മറ്റടുത്ത്
that.
പോയി
He
കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ.
wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Really? അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് പോണോ?
Keep your potion stable. prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
The potion enhances your defense for covering them with his skin.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Tongue! What happened? Repair it.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well. Brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇയാളുടെ അടുത്ത് പോയിട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാക്കി കൊടുത്താൽ നമുക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവില്ലേ? ശരിക്കും സിനിമയിൽ അങ്ങനെയാണ്. ഒന്നും തന്നില്ല. അതെന്താ? ശരിക്കും അങ്ങനെയാണ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി? ലോകം എങ്ങനെയും പോയില്ലേ? സത്യമാ ഒറ്റ സെക്കൻഡ്. $250 നമ്മൾ ഓടിപ്പോണം. ഓ, ഇത് മറ്റേ തടിയന്റെ വീടല്ലേ?
I should investigate.
is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I can't say. No.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I beseech you for some assistance.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Incendio!
I refuse to be treated in this manner!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Naughty!
You there! Stop! Hang on! You can hold it up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body! Pay for your deed.
Stupid. Incendio.
You're going to regret that.
Stupid.
Not to death!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on... Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is
Incendio!
territory. I am curious about these piles.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
കൊള്ളാല്ലേ?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
പണിയിൽ
Accio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Yes. Accio. Incendio.
I could warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues have made.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
ഇംഗ്ലാബ് പോയി. അത് മടക്കി പെട്ടിട്ട് വെക്കാറായി. ഇനി കൈപ്പത്തി 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 ഇത് കൈപ്പത്തി. അത് ഇനി ഇനി മെട്രോ വരും. അവർക്ക് ഊറ്റി ഊറ്റി മതിയായില്ലേ? അല്ല ആര് ജയിച്ചുള്ള പേരെന്താ? ഇല്ല, ഫോട്ടോ ഇട്ടിട്ടായിരുന്നാ? അല്ല, അവിടെ തൃശ്ശൂര് കൗൺസിലർ ആയത് ഞങ്ങൾക്കാരോട് ചേട്ടനാ. വെല്ലുമ്മയായി കോട്ടിയത് ബി.ജെ.പി. ആരും മത്സരിച്ചില്ലേ? ബി.ജെ.പി. ആരും മത്സരിച്ചില്ലേ? ആ അല്ല, ഇനി വോട്ട് ചെയ്യില്ല ആരും ബി.ജെ.പിക്ക്. ചതിയന്മാരാ. അതെ, സുരക്ഷ ചതിച്ചു. മെട്രോ തരാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് വാക്ക് മാറ്റി. അതെ, മുട്ടക്കൊന്ന് ശരിയാക്കണം. മുട്ടക്കൊന്ന് ശരിയാക്കി ടൂറിസ്റ്റ് സെന്റർ ആക്കണം. മന്ത്രിയായിട്ട് ആൾ കേരളത്തിൽ വന്നിട്ടില്ല. അതെ, അത് ടൂറിസ്റ്റ് സെന്റർ ആക്കണം. ഇതെന്ന് വെച്ചാലേ എന്റെ കുറച്ച് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇവര് വന്നപ്പോ പറയാം അവിടെ ആൾക്കാര് മറ്റേ കള്ളു കുടിക്കുക, കഞ്ചാവ് കുടിക്കുന്നൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ട് അവർക്ക് ഫാമിലി ആയിട്ട് വരാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലായിരുന്നു. കരിവന്മാരാണ്. കനാലുമുറ ആണോ? കനാലുമുറ കൊരകമ്പാറ. ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ യൂട്യൂബിൽ ലൈവാ. ആ, ഞാൻ ബിരിയാണി. ആ, അവനും ബിരിയാണി. വണ്ണം കൂട്ടിട്ടാ, ഞാൻ വണ്ണം കുറഞ്ഞു. ശരി. ആ,
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Eight legs is simply too many.
നമ്മോട്
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
I've seen worse. Accio. Try to beat that. Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
I'll let you have that one. Accio. Try to beat that. That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Accio! Oh, no statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. This'll do nicely. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Revelio. I'll take that, thank you. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio. Revelio. Here's a welcome surprise. Oh, no statues here. I'd best keep looking. Accio. Nothing. Statues here. I'd best keep looking. Levioso! A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Rex, hi bro, hi, welcome to the stream. Guys, like and share and sub മറക്കരുത്. ലൈക്ക് മറക്കരുത് എന്തായാലും. ഓ ബ്രോ ചാറ്റിൽ വന്നില്ല, ഞാൻ അവിടെ കിടന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരുന്ന് പോയനെ. നമുക്ക് എക്സ്പീരിയാമസ് പഠിക്കാൻ പോവാം.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House.
Yes,
you.
like
Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well,
I
took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Incendio.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here. In practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
If only a new student were to help me with my stuff.
Accio! Levioso!
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. Get my meat. Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet. The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Levioso!
Is this your best?
Accio!
Marvelous strike!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus!
What's that?
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid trick! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
How dare you! No! No!
Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
രാത്രിയാകുമ്പോ വെയിറ്റ്.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Accio. Levioso. Potato. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Nothing's doing that one. Keep going. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio.
Peter experience. Hey bro, hey, welcome back on stream. എന്തുവാടിത് ചത്തുപോയില്ലോ. ഇരുപതിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞേ.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ രക്ഷിക്കാൻ കുറച്ച് ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു, എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഇവിടെ എന്തൊക്കെ സാധനങ്ങളുണ്ട്. രാത്രി ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് നടക്കുന്നത് മാത്രമേ ഇഷ്ടമില്ലാത്തുള്ളൂ. പിന്നെ ഡോർ തുറക്കുന്നത്. ഇത് മറ്റേ സാധനല്ലേ സിനിമയിലത്തെ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് അടിക്കുന്ന സ്ഥലം. അത് തോന്നുന്നു കേട്ടോ.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio.
Password and screen. ഇതാണോ?
Reparo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
ഇതൊന്നുമില്ല. Stone. Okay. Instriomus.
Incendio. Revelio.
Instriomus or Expelliarmus ആണോ?
Expelliarmus. Reparo. Accio.
ഇതല്ല.
Lumos.
ലൂമോസ് അല്ല.
Levioso. Incendio.
I said I should be the combat work.
Intramuros.
ഇവിടെയാണോ പറയണ്ടേ?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock
Really?
knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Hogwarts teach you nothing.
Incendio. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
എന്തുകൊണ്ട് പെട്ടെന്ന് അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞേ? ഓ ഈ സ്ഥലം ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ?
I wonder how big this place is. Shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Incendio!
ഓ ഈ മിഷൻ ചെറുതായിട്ട് ഓർക്കുന്നു ഞാനിത്. കുറച്ച് ഹെവി മിഷനാണ്.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Infradego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
ഈ വഴി ഏതാണ്? അങ്ങനെ പോയി ശരിയായില്ല. അത്ര പവർഫുൾ അല്ല. മെഷീൻസ് എടുക്കണം.
Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but... Accio.
ഇതെന്തിനാണ് ചെയ്യണ്ടേ?
Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol. Revelio.
എന്താലേ? വലിയ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് അവിടെ?
Not a headless skeleton inside. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio. Incendio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy. Accio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. 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 Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Protego! Stupefy! Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Protego! Leviosa! Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes. Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Oh, മെയിൻഡാക്കളൊന്നുടാ, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞപ്പെടില്ലടാ.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Revelio. What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. Gringotts act.
Traces of ancient magic. വളരെ ഹെവി ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷനിലേക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു കേട്ടോ.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
ഒരു പെട്ടി പോലെ രണ്ട് ഇത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. മെയിൻ ബോസിന്റെ അടി തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. മെയിൻ ബോസ് അടിയാ കോപ്പ്. 2 ലൈഫ് വെച്ച് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാ? ട്രൈ തന്നെ വേറെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാ? കുഞ്ഞാളരിക്കണേ, ഡോട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാറില്ല അരിക്കണേ. പസിൽസ് ആണോ?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh, appo എന്ത് ടാലന്റ് ആണ് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത്? You earn talent points +1 starting at level 5. You may spend these challenge points to enhance your spells, increase your combat powers, stealth, and നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം corner these chance improve your overall efficiency. This chance increase your ability to with the dark arts. Sneak around. Okay, നമുക്ക് ഓരോന്ന് വെച്ച് കൊടുക്കാം. ഒന്ന് ഒരെണ്ണം മാത്രമേ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഓ സെറ്റിങ്സ് ഓക്കെ. എന്താ okay. Dark arts നോക്കാം. No. Experience has the same effect as scores on miss if taking is damage. നോക്കട്ടെ ഏതൊക്കെ ഏർപ്പെട്ട സാധനങ്ങൾ. സ്പെൽസ് ഓട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ. Oh, this is good. Okay.
Incendio.
Oh, this is cool, bro.
Accio. Expelliarmus. I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Salam.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will come. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Accio. Revelio.
വിഷയമാകട്ടെ ഫ്ലൈയിങ് ക്ലാസ് ഇതുകൂടി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഫ്ലൈയിങ് ക്ലാസ് കൂടി കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ലൈൻ ഇവിടെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം. ആദ്യം കുറച്ചുകൂടി നല്ലത് ഉറങ്ങിയ
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Wish I had my own broom. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Haha! Brilliant! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. This is rather fun. Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Oh, reference.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation. Now that's more like it. You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ലൈവ് ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ.